Did issue a few individual permits, which is a preferable way of doing this. Now, I'll be the first to say those permits too weren't adequately protective, but at least the surrounding community got to talk about them in the context of a known entity and known history. And what I'll also say is my former employer and current colleagues at SELC are suing, representing Kiefer Woodwatch and others in challenges to this. There's a challenge in state court under in our Office of Administrative Hearings. There's also a challenge pending with EPA's External Office of Civil Rights under Title VI. One of the outcomes of that Title VI settlement that I mentioned in 2018 was the creation of what's called the DEQ Secretary's Environmental Justice and Equity Advisory Board. It's a group of 15 individuals who are appointed to provide input on important environmental justice concerns. So they actually issued two different letters about this general permit approach. One was emphasizing the importance of procedural justice, and one was emphasizing the importance of substantive permit terms. The agency listened to the procedure stuff, which is not for nothing. And that's why we're gonna actually have in-person hearings in the coming weeks. That's why they extended the comment period so that folks can prepare. And it's one of the common concerns, especially with low-income communities, is they may not know all of the nuances of what's going on, and the opportunity to consult with various experts, to do research, to help organize their community is critical. And so it was good that the board recommended an extended permitting period. They also are doing the hearings in impacted communities. So there'll be a hearing next week in Duplin County, in Kenansville on the 5th. There'll be a hearing next Thursday in Clinton and Sampson County on the 7th. And then I mentioned that they are also issuing permits for the cattle industry, and that in North Carolina is heavily concentrated in Harville. So they're going to have a meeting in Statesville as well, and a virtual hearing. So they're doing more to solicit public input. However, unfortunately, the state did not adhere or listen to the board's recommendations on permit terms. And that's why I'm hoping that we collectively, and I've presented something similar to multiple organizations at this point, I'm hoping that we can lift up concerns and make sure that we pressure the agency to address some of those other harms that this biogas approach